Hey guys, it's Tandrake and I'm back with another episode or another part of Sorcery. I literally just opened this up and this is what it come up with. So, still halfway between sleeping and waking, you feel the presence of your spirit, the whale, close nearby. Its form has changed since you left Analand. Just as you have changed, but it is still swimming beside you. In the temple, they taught you that a prayer to your spirit could heal disease, lift curses, and even save you from certain death. A prayer now would perhaps be wise, but the spirits are not generous and decline to help often. I will... wait... A slow, careful creature in great wisdom and deep honour. The well moves through deep, dark places, but leaves barely a ripple on the surface. A prayer to your spirit will heal you, but after a prayer, your spirit will not heal again for some time. Your spirit has heard you. You will receive no longer help. Okay, so where am I? You are tied up on the floor of a hut, and you are not alone. Nearby you hear the scuffle of many feet. Look around. You flip open your eyes, taking care to lie still. You see your belongings lying a short distance away in the dirt. Around you patter tiny feet, and a few more feet hover a few inches in the air above the ground. Elvins then. Wait. The guard notices you are awake, leans out of the doorway and calls sharply. Soon a small crowd has gathered around you. They're ugly looking creatures really, aren't they? Just... Okay. One, evidently some kind of leader, floats over to you and plants a blow in your stomach. Great. That is for our kinsman, he chitters. He was a fool to provoke you, but you could have scolded him. You did not need to kill him. He would have killed me. The elven looks at you, hard and serious. I do not think he could possibly have killed you, but he would have tried until you stopped him. He makes a gesture to the other elven, who approach you tense, expecting blows, but instead they open up your pack and begin to shift through the contents. We will take the price of our man, the chief declares. We are creatures of joy and mischief, but today we are nothing but trade. I will trade with you, but untie me first. The chief shakes his head. I do not think we can trust to your mercy, can we? The elven root through your things with brutal efficiency, taking what they fancy and tossing the rest back at you. Then they pick you up and carry you out of the village, leaving you in a pile on the side of the path like a sack of water. Get up. You try to stand, but your legs are still tired. You topple to your knees. The elven turn at the sound, laugh loudly, almost as an afterthought. One returns with a barbed knife. For a moment he holds it near your throat. He slices the bonds around your arms, and then he turns and runs off into the trees. Get up. You stand slowly, battered and bruised. You rub off the blood off your wrists. Then finally you look through your pack. Your provisions have been taken. Your gold is gone. Still there are small mercies. You still have your neck. Shelter in your pack. You start to walk once more. I would go back and kill them all, to be honest. No, I want to... Fuck, I can't go back. Bitches. Okay. I want to kill them. I've got no food now. That was loads of food. I even bought food. Pricks. You hurry away from the scene of your humiliation and reach the river once more. But now the path goes across it. Beyond you can see a long wide track with tree lines She's crossed and tired. With tree lining the left-hand edge and a wide field of long grass on the right. In the far distance, a curl of smoke indicates a village. The evening is beginning to draw near. To draw in. It will be a good idea to reach town, right? Test the bridge. Before crossing, you make sure the guy ropes of the bridge. You make sure to test the guy ropes of the bridge to ensure it's sound. But it seems safe enough. Satisfied, you make your way across the boards. In the middle of the bridge, a man stops you. Halt, he declares. This is my bridge, and to cross you must pay the toll. How much? How much is fair, you ask? The toll is 1 gold piece, he says. I have no gold. He pulls a face and stands up straight. Suddenly, oh, you don't? Oh well, never mind then. Have a good day, stranger. And with that, he strides away whistling. You head off down the bridge and back onto the path. None the wiser, you have a long way still to travel today. I kind of want to go to the village. Oh well, looks like this is the only way forwards. The path continues alongside of a line of trees. Suddenly an acorn lands on your head and you hear it tittering from overhead. The gorilla grant you strength, more elven in the trees hurling acorns. Threaten them. Hurling abuse into the trees only earns you more pelting, including an acorn in the mouth. Open cursing mouth. The creature's too high up to grab by the neck. Let's burn them all. What can I use? Oh. No. No! Fine, use that one then. Cast the spell and fire a lightning bolt up into the trees on which the ovens sit renders an enormous explosion and the tree bursts into flames. You break quickly into a run to avoid the rain of burning branches. You quickly leave their screams behind. Serves those fuckers right, doesn't it? I think it was partially overkill, to tell you the truth. The sun is... we throw acorns and you fuck you. Boom! It's like, shit! What did we do? The sun is now just past its zenith, and everywhere a dusty heat rises from the baked earth. You begin to think about where you will stay for the night. Another night sleeping out in the open would best be avoided, but then you see a small village set into the hills. I'm gonna move on. You continue down the path. Isn't that place full? I'd rather go to the ruins. I'd avoid the path and go to the ruins. You skirt the edge of the village until nightfall. The cover of the dark forest and the ground is thick with fallen branches, mud, briar. You walk for nearly an hour more and then you pass a large tree atop a great fist of curling roots. It's perfect spot to sleep. You have nothing left to eat. You settle down to sleep. It will not be an interrupted night out here under the stars, surrounded by beasts. But you will still feel a little better for it. Halfway through the night, you wake suddenly. A roach pig has sunk its teeth into your leg, and it's quietly sucking at your blood. Draw my sword. Overkill! Charge! Boom! The pig gnashes its teeth as though hoping to scare you into lying still while it feasts. But you do no such thing. You swing your sword like an axe. The pig charges forwards, tusks leveled for your heart, and it runs directly into your sword. The pig yelps and squeals. Then the pig shall distance. I'm going to defend. Oh, I defended. Yeah, you drop your card low. The hunker's down 2. Oh, it attacked. And I killed it. Fuck you, pig. Don't suck my shit. Readying your sword, you attack, charging forward, sword biting for blood. The creature squeals so loud you think your ears will burst, then falls back, hitting the earth with its hard shell and raising dust. It is quite suddenly quite dead. The trees fall silent once more. You carry the carcass a short way from your camp so that you will not be overrun by rats and ants. Then, wiping your blade on the grass, you settle back down and try to go back to sleep. Your dreams are vivid. You feel yourself tied up, surrounded by snickering faces. Thin creatures with long fingers are picking at your pockets and the stitching of your clothing. You feel magic boiling inside, but it cannot be released. Meanwhile, the food in your bag is rotting. Well, I didn't have any food, so wet through from sweat on of your back, and the distance, and in the distance, a deep voice is booming with laughter. The long cruel fingers of one hand are curled around the metal frame of a crown, and with the other he beckons you forwards as if into a trap. Let's go around. You wake early and sit for a moment, in no great hurry to leave this place where you have lingered so long. This is now the 3rd day of your journey, and the muscles in your legs are feeling lean and strong from so much walking. You spend a short while enjoying the peace, then unhurriedly collect your possessions and set off along the path. Kristaranti, whatever it is surrounded by several miles of fields, a filthy town set in a bowl of mud. As you follow the path between lines of sun-baked crops, you come to a fork in the road. The right hand leads to a set of outbuildings, while the left directly off into the woodland. I don't really want to go in the woodland because of those elven motherfuckers. So we go this way. You glimpse a few people at work by the building. There'll be precious little company on your journey, so you should take it while you can. Approaching a low wall, you see a blind beggar sheltering in the shade with his hand held outstretched. He hears you approach and clicks his fingers. Alms, would you? For love of Sindal alms? I have none to give. I have nothing to give, you tell the man, and he nods twice. No one ever does. Strange how you're all well fed while I'm still hungry. You walk on a little further up the road and an ox cart trundles towards you. The driver lifts a hand. You want a lift, do you? He calls. I see you walking and I'm heading this way. Thank you. You hop on board the cart and the driver whips his oxen into a trot. So where are you headed? He asks as he negotiates the corners of pit holes and in the rugged path. Trader, I'm guessing by the looks of you, off to Kari to sell them weapons. I hear they're buying them. I'm no trader. No, the driver regards with interest. A bit too well tooled for a trader, perhaps. There's bandits out there, but not so many as to need a one-man army to get about, rather than a carriage. So what's your journey about? You getting out of Analan before it's too late? Too late for what? They say the king has lost his power. They say he's not holding down the law anymore. So, Tantanti will be the most civilized place in the whole of Katkalbad. That's what I heard. The king is a brave man. Lost the crown, didn't he? The cart jumps a dip in the road. That's what they say. He lost the crown. And there's going to be war. The driver looks sour. Though war suggests as we might be able to fight back. And it's not going to be like that now, is it? Not with the crown. You should be ready for the worst. Just the truth. You should always be ready for the worst. Like Jesus Christ. The driver looks at you with a new respect in his eyes. He glances at your sword, your backpack. You're travelling alone, he asks, then nods. I see. May Sindler watch your footsteps then, my friend. And he nods and turns his face to the road and drives on. After half an hour or so, he reaches a wide field thick with vegetables. This is my stop, he remarks. Thank you for the lift. No trouble, the driver replies. He jumps down. Steal the cart, get down myself. You hop down off the cart. You feel a little better for the restful journey. The driver smiles and heads off towards his field. You watch him for a moment. It's an enormous crop and he has a lot of work ahead of him. I'm going to offer to help. The driver stops, looks at you for a long moment, then grins. Well, if you must. You help him for an hour or so. Time you can afford since you made such good progress on the cart. Once you've finished, he offers a portion of the vegetables to take with you as payment. You thank him and then take your leave. You also munch through a meal's worth as you work. So I got one ration. Right, we're going to the giant gate. You continue along the path, climbing. Your legs feel strong and lean. By the end of this journey, you will be built like a mountain goat. The afternoon progresses, long and easy. This place you were walking through seems thick with desolation, as if it was long ago abandoned. And then, as if to confirm your thought, you come across two enormous stone pillars listing slightly either side of the road. They form a gate, but the gate is 3 times the height of a man. I'm sorry, a lot of reading makes me tired and I've been working, so I'm even more tired. Peering closely, you make out the faded remains of carved characters in the old script L and K. The remnant of a spell of fortune, perhaps, or binding these now fallen stones. Go through. There is nothing but to go forwards. Okay, I'm going to end this episode off here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode.